Some places look peaceful, not because they are safe, but because they're hiding what they've taken. Lake Crescent in Washington state is one of those places. Deep, silent, beautiful. Locals call it the lake that keeps its secrets. In November of 2017, a man named Daniel Reyes set out before sunrise. A quiet fisherman, experienced, confident. Someone who believed he understood nature. But that morning, nature had something else in mind. Daniel wasn't fishing for excitement. He went to escape. The lake was his sanctuary, a place where time slowed and the world stopped bothering him. He pushed his small boat off the dock, the wood creaking beneath his boots. The water was still, as if the entire lake were holding its breath. Fog drifted over the surface, but Daniel didn't care. He'd seen fog before. He'd fished in worse. He rowed toward the middle, heart calm, mind empty, completely unaware that this would be the day he nearly died. He cast his line, sat back, waited. Minutes passed. Silence. Nothing but water and his own breathing. Then, a sharp tug. Daniel grinned. A big one. Finally, some luck. He pulled hard, muscles tense, and just as he lifted the trout into the boat, a violent gust slammed across the lake. The boat lurched. Daniel lost balance. There was no warning, just the cold shock of water swallowing him whole. He plunged beneath the surface. The lake was freezing, dark, disorienting. His brain screamed commands, but panic smothered every thought. Up, up, up! He clawed his way to the surface, gasping, lungs burning, hands shaking. He saw his boat, upside down, his rod, his gear, gone. And the fog, thicker now, like the lake was closing in around him. He kicked toward what he thought was the shore, but the mist swallowed everything. Distance, direction, hope. Every stroke felt heavier. His legs cramped, his arms slowed. He wasn't fighting the lake anymore. He was fighting himself. This was how people disappeared here. But just when his strength began to fade, something touched his foot. Wood. Daniel pushed, pulled, crawled, up onto a fallen log, half drowned, shaking, coughing water from his lungs. And then he saw it. Carved into the side of the log, letters he swears weren't there before. Words so strange, so perfectly timed, he still dreams about them today. Gratitude saves lives. Daniel didn't understand it, not then, but something inside him shifted. He whispered, "Thank you." Not sure why, not sure to whom. Later, a ranger told him something chilling. On this same lake, multiple survivors reported seeing those same words, always at the moment they were about to give up. Some carved decades ago, some fresh. No one knows who wrote them first. Daniel never fished alone again. He started wearing a life jacket every single time. He paid attention, not because he was scared, but because he finally understood something most people don't. Nature doesn't care how skilled you are. It doesn't care what you believe. Confidence doesn't protect you. Awareness does. Humility does. Gratitude does. The lake didn't try to kill Daniel. It reminded him. The moment you stop respecting life, life stops respecting you. And some places, like Lake Crescent, don't give second chances.